Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I am going to be talking to Jorge about how all the pink around our home makes him feel. This is a question that we get so frequently that I thought it would be great just to have a single video about it. So whenever I get this question, I can link it. And I know that within those questions, people seem to be very concerned about how Jorge feels and, if he feels like he has his own spaces and things along those lines. So take it away.
So when these questions are brought up, some of you might see that I answer some of those comments, a lot of those comments. Now, a lot of my comments, when I answer those in the comment section, it sounds like I'm trying to say everything that Nikki wants to hear or that the lady audience wants to hear. But it's just the way it is, okay? Like, it's just the truth. And it seems like I'm trying to get all these brownie points or something with her. But the thing is that we've been married 16 years almost, right? And ever since the beginning, I have had zero interest in decorating. I don't want to even bother my brain with the thought of picking out furniture or drapes or curtains. My idea of blocking out light is cardboard in the windows. That's my idea of blocking out light. Okay, so
solutions. Right,
I'm a solutions man. If there's a problem, I'll have your solution. Okay, but for her, all this matters. It matters how, we have like 10 layers on these windows. You know what I mean? Like you don't need two. What is this, an onion? You don't need this to me, but it matters to her. So for me, the most important thing is that she's comfortable in this surrounding. Okay, we're in our bedroom right now, right? I need her to be able to just relax in this room. Okay, just to be as comfortable as she can be. That is the number one thing to me. And if that means that I'm putting wall sconces, breaking holes in the wall to put windows where they need to be, moving plug outlets 3 inches to the left, okay, if that's what it means, if that's what it takes, that's what I'm going to do to make her as comfortable as she can be. Okay, now when it comes down...
What about your comfort?
When it comes down, look, this is what you need, okay? The way this room is, this is what she needs, okay? My needs are different than her needs, okay? My needs are very, very simple, okay? She gets what she wants, and I get what I want, okay? It's that simple. And all this matters to her, and it doesn't to me, okay? And people always think well, what about him? Doesn't he have a say? I don't have a say in here because I don't want a say in here. It's a marriage relationship. I know all marriages are different. And some men care about decor and stuff. Some men like to pick pillows and stuff out, that's fine. Okay, I'm not knocking that. That's just not how I am. I consider myself a very masculine man. I'm more of a traditional man. I hold the door open. I carry heavy things. If there's something breaks outside, the car breaks down, we have a flat tire, I tell Nikki, this isn't your problem. Go inside. Go do whatever you want. Okay, when you come back out, this is done because this is my problem outside, right? I feel that's my responsibility. Okay. And inside here, all this is her responsibility.
Ooh.
No, leave that in there.
Oh my gosh, you just turned this video into...
Wait till the comments. Now it's going to go viral. Thumbs this video down or up because it'll get pushed. The algorithm will pick it up and churn it up.
You better hurry it up.
Let me leave that in there. And let me clarify before people get all upset. What I mean by her responsibility is that she's responsible for making this space the way she wants it. It's hers. You know,
But with your help.
Yeah, what I mean by responsible, she's responsible for all the decor, for all everything that is picked in here. It's her responsibility. It's not mine, right? It's not for me to pick out I didn't even pick out the flooring. Okay, all I did was put it in. All I did was hang the curtain rods and put up the curtain. You know, I'm here, you know, I'm here just to do the work. Like, that's my responsibility, right? So what I mean by responsibility, it's not for her to clean it or what. And I didn't mean anything like that.
You're here to live here too, not just do the work.
I know, but I
think what they're concerned about is if you feel comfortable living in a space like this, which that's what it
I
really comes down
I feel 100% comfortable. 100%. I've never been more comfortable in my life. I was less comfortable sleeping alone when I was growing up. To be honest, I was less comfortable. And I don't feel like I'm in a girl's room. Okay, sometimes people, you know, they look around they see, you know, flowers, of wallpaper, chandeliers, and some people think, oh, you know, like, this is so girly, and it doesn't feel like that to me. I don't feel like I'm in a girl's room.
But okay? I also don't see it as something strange, because like my Grammy had floral wallpaper in their bedroom. She had very feminine pieces of furniture, and you know, it's just, to me, that's how I grew up. I think when you look back in history too, that most furnishings and most things within the home, it had that feminine aspect to it, because most women were the ones doing the decorating, and they weren't afraid to, you know, put their feminine touch on it. And I think that right now we get these questions so much because of the kind of decor that's out there. There's so much that isn't feminine to, you know, the very modern decor, the very minimalistic look. It's quite the opposite of a lot of things that you've seen in history. And so that, I think, is why we get that question so frequently, because it's so new to so many people. But you know, when you look back in time, it wasn't something that was so strange.
See, and to touch on that more, there's even been times where Nikki would change the lamps and I don't even notice. Like, I'm not even aware of what's going on. I think she changed the comforter a little while ago. I didn't notice. I was just wondering where my Cheeto stains were at. Like, you know, that's how I noticed things changed. But it's like, all this stuff, it really comes down to the fact that it doesn't matter to me. But also, my mom decorated her house, you know,
however she wanted.
Yeah, my dad has never picked out anything either. Growing up, my dad never picked anything. You know, my mom's room, I guess you could say, looks girly too. And to me, and maybe in my mind, that's just how it is. That's how it's supposed to be. Maybe that's why I don't care, you know. But I just have never, like, and this is the thing too, okay? And this sounds like I'm trying to suck up or whatever, or like try to get brownie points with Nikki. But the thing is that, like, I married a very feminine woman. Like, I like how feminine she is. Okay, I like how she looks. I like how she dresses. I like her hair, and that she wears, you know, light makeup and like likes to look nice all the time. Like, I like that, right? That matters to me. So all this decor, everywhere I look, I see Nikki here. Okay, this is her, right? So when I look around, it's like I'm looking at what attracted me to her. You know what I mean? Just because this is considered feminine, like, I enjoy my surrounding here. Okay, it looks nice. Even though, you know, I wouldn't have it like this if I was alone. It just wouldn't, you know, like I said, it'd be simple. But then people, you know, ask about, what about my areas, my shed, the garage, my truck, my boat.
I don't touch any of that.
She has zero say. You know, it's all dark gray, blacks, like dark colors. You know, it's all that stuff, like that's where I guess if you want to say where I express myself, it's with that stuff, with my tools. You know, she doesn't go and pick my tools out for me, or you know what I mean, like that's my stuff, right? So that's where the line is drawn. Okay, so here in the house, everything, everywhere, I just want her to like it. I want her to be comfortable. This, I'm sure, as we've been married 16 years almost. As the years go by, her style is going to change again. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's just the way it is, and I'm fine with that. When she's ready to move that mirror for the 37th time, I'll be right there with my anchors. Oh. You know. And that's just the way it is. Like, she's comfortable, I'm comfortable, she's happy, I'm happy.
In a marriage, you just have to figure out what kind of things are important to each of you.
And it's not even compromise.
And do that.
It's not like I'm not compromising. I'm not saying this room can be pink if, you know, I have it's not like that.
But it's good to have an understanding of what's important to each person. And, you know, that's how you guys make a marriage work. And to where there's not a bunch of arguing about anything, just know what's important to one another, and then
and you know what, and I think a lot of people think that maybe I give like more, right, that I give in more, or that this is all like this and I just don't say anything. Like, that's the farthest from the truth. Okay, like there is very, very good balance, I feel, in our marriage. Like, all this really matters to her. Well, for her, what really matters to me, I get that. You know, I don't feel like I'm going without. I don't feel like it's, I'm not sitting here saying it's not fair that she has all this space the way she likes it. I don't feel any of that. I feel like this matters to her, so it matters to me. Well, what matters to me, like, that's not an issue between us. It's
because it matters
fair.
To me.
There's a balance. Yeah, she cares. What can I do for you? What do you want? Right? And it's to me, I think, and you know what? And if you guys if somebody's watching this that haven't been married too long, you grow into that. You get better at that. Doesn't happen overnight. It's taken years and years to get to this place. But I feel like we've really gotten to a good balance to where I don't feel like, you know what, I'm putting out too much and I'm not getting enough back, right? Like, I don't feel that. I feel like we have a good balance, and if something's out of balance, you have to talk about it, you know, and we do. If she has an issue, she brings it to me. If I have one, we talk about it. But as far as all this room, like wallpaper with flowers, you know, like, I don't care, you know. You want to... He
just needs to make sure he has a place to hang his clothes. He has his nightstand.
The only thing I have in this room that is mine is that nightstand.
And you have your whole wardrobe.
No, I have a closet too, right? And she stays out of it. There was a time where she'd go in there and like organize my clothes and stuff, and then I go in there and mess it all up, and it like frustrates her. So the way to get around that, she stopped doing that. Okay, and then you go in there, it doesn't even look nice. Like, I have all my stuff. It's kind of, I'm just not a really organized person, right? Like, I'm a messy, not dirty, messy. So, but I know where my stuff's at, okay? And then, like, if you were to open my drawers over here in my nightstand, like, they're not,
don't.
You know.
Just don't.
They're different than hers. Hers are all...
I don't know, they're kind of messy right now.
But I don't even go in there. You know why I don't go in there? Because that's not my space. The only reason I have to go in there is if she sends me to get her something or asks me to go and grab her something, right? And she stays out of my stuff over here. So I think a lot of it really comes down to kind of respecting one's area. And one of the biggest issues that I have that a lot of you know, Jackie from the UK, is like I'll leave my stuff on the ground, right? Just for a small period. I've gotten a lot better. Okay? To me, like, that matters to her. So I look down at the ground and I don't think, oh, you know, clothes shouldn't be on the ground. I don't think that, not for a second. I think if Nikki sees this, she's gonna get mad at me. So I grab it, okay? It's just, and it really comes down to consideration because she likes to feel comfortable in this space. She wants to feel good here, and if it's a mess, she doesn't feel good. And then it's completely going against what I want for our relationship, because I want her to be comfortable. I want her to, to just really enjoy her space and her area. She's here more than I am, right? She works from inside the house. I work from outside. So she's here physically more. So it needs to be relaxing. When I come through that door, dinner better be on the stove. Just kidding.
Wow.
Just kidding. Right.
Are you going to end this out? I'm going to cut it where you say dinner better be.
Those kids better be quiet.
It's a joke. It's okay. Settle down.
Yeah, take it easy. It's not like she's taking off my boots or anything. That never made it to air. So in closing, we'd like to ask you guys, is this something that your husband would care? Is this something that, if you're not married, is this a trait that a quality you're looking for in a man that would want to make all your hopes and dreams come true the way Nikki's has? If this is what you're looking for, I'm already taken. Sorry. Okay, but
oh my gosh,
there's men out there.
Wow.
Just don't settle. I didn't settle. We didn't settle. You have to find somebody who's going to meet your demands. Because with Nikki, it's all demands. All of it.
You are so...
I'm just kidding. It's not demands, okay? It's just, I want to make her happy. That's the bottom line. I want her happy.
And I want you happy.
Okay, and that's why it works.
This doesn't matter to
This
him.
doesn't matter to me.
That's to wrap it up.
She can change this, not every year, because paint's expensive. So that's the stuff I think about. It's like, Nikki, you want to wallpaper this whole room? $2,000, It's like, that's the stuff that I think about.
Oh my gosh. Subscribers.
You're going to find some funny stuff in there.
We'll see if it came out.
Time to pay the piper. I will go in the comment section and I will say that you made me say all those things. I was reading cue cards from the kids that they were holding them back there.
Cue cards from the kids.
We should let the kids back inside. You locked them out